Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show where I am Damien Farr, and tonight we're talking about Xbox backwards compatibility. And I know what you're thinking, Damien, why do you need to talk about Xbox backwards compatibility? Well, there's a lot of games on there that should be on there, honestly, but they're not. So we're going to talk about them. It only seems fitting that we talk about them here. And I know what you're thinking, Damien, why do you look the same from an old video? Well, if you're that noticeable, the hell, you stalking me? No, seriously, I'm filming this right after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video is kind of a video that, will eventually get used. So, just being upfront and honest. So, let's start talking about the games that, for Xbox, that I don't think I think they should have had, honestly. So, I would like to point out, most of these worked on 360 except one, and I'll point it out right away. But, these are games that I think should be backwards compatible. Don't get me wrong, some of them have better versions or newer versions on the systems, but I still feel like these should work. Doom 3. I know that there's Doom 3 BFG Edition, but the original Doom 3 is a little bit different than the BFG Edition, so, I assume it wouldn't be that hard to make work, but who am I? Forza Motorsport, with the new Forza Motorsport reboot, I think? I don't know what is it really a reboot? Reboot game coming out, maybe. Put the first one on the Xbox here. Jet Set Radio Future. I'm not a big Jet Set Radio fan, but Jet Set Radio Future isn't available anywhere except the original Xbox, so kind of would be cool to have as a Game Pass thing, or, at least where you can get the original disc and then play it. But we got Spy Hunter Nowhere to Run. I know what you're thinking. What is that game? Well, Spy Hunter Nowhere to Run is the first video game, other than the Mummies game, that The Rock worked on. He was like the big star. This was before he was The Rock. This is before he was Dwayne The Rock Johnson. This is when he was The Rock. Came out right around the time of the Doom video, or the Doom movie. So, before The Rock was The Rock. He was The Rock before he was Dwayne The Rock Johnson. There we go. We got The Simpsons Hit and Run, which, just great game. It's Crazy Taxi, but, crazier with The Simpsons. We got The Thing, which I know is a licensed game, so the likelihood of it happening just like Simpsons Hit and Run is low, but, The Thing was a pretty good game. Now, you can get it on PC illegally, but the only way to play it nowadays is on playing the original disc for Xbox and PS2, which is kind of unfortunate. Then we got the final Xbox game we're talking about, except we will talk about 3 in the next part here, about 360. We got 50 Cent Bulletproof. 50 Cent Blood on the Sand is already there. Why wouldn't you make Bulletproof work? I assume it's licensing related once again, but I feel like they should have made it where every Xbox game works as long as you own the disc version. That would have made sense to me. But once again, I'm no expert. I don't know how this works exactly. But let's start talking about 360 games, because all the One games work on the Series X. So there's no reason to talk about Xbox One games. But we got Big Bumpin'. I know what you're thinking. Big Bumpin'? What the hell is that? Well, there was some Burger King games, and Big Bumpin' was one of them. Both versions. So there's an Xbox version and a 360 version. Put them both in. We're going to get the Burger King games out of the way. You also got Pocket Bike Racer and Sneak King. I don't think those would be that ridiculous to put on there. Both versions, so you could play either one, really. Even though I think it's pretty much just graphically the difference. But, why not give people options? Mercenaries 2, World in Flames. You already got Mercenaries 1, so why not put 2 there? Just makes sense. Singularity, which is a great game from Raven Software. I had a brain fart there. Raven Software made Singularity. It's a great game, definitely worth playing. The only place you can get it to run on current hardware is PC. So it'd be cool to just, have an Xbox backwards compatible version. We got The Simpsons game, which is based off the movie, which I'm surprised this one didn't make it over, but that's just me. Probably won't ever happen, but maybe one day we'll get a Simpsons the game too, with the second movie, because there's supposedly going to be a second movie, but whatever. We got The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. This one, once again, another similar situation where it's like, hey, you know what? This could just be ported over. You got Witcher 3 already on Xbox One and Series X in that case then too. Why not, you know, put Witcher 2? Witcher 1 was never ported to Xbox or PlayStation, so, you know, maybe port Witcher 1 as well right away. Who knows? Then we got Transformers, Fall of Cybertron, and War for Cybertron. Both great games. Hasbro says they want them on current day systems. So, that's cool. Activision said they lost the information and everything, so that seems a little bit weird. I think they should bring them back because they're both two great games. Fall of Cybertron is better than War for Cybertron. You can fight me in the comments. We got to talk about X-Men Origins Wolverine, which I've been playing the shit out of this game on the PS3. I've got almost every trophy on it, and I'm going to finish it all up, but I really would like to get all the achievements on Xbox, honestly, but my 360 disc drive is dead, so that's not happening anytime soon. Then we got the one that is the biggest question mark from my point of view. Why hasn't this been ported over? Which is Wolfenstein 2009 edition. Also another another Raven Software game with X-Men Origins Wolverine and Singularity. Why hasn't this been ported yet? I mean, literally, this game is owned by Microsoft now. Why haven't you made it available? Like, Activision made the game. It didn't sell too well, don't get me wrong, but I love this game. It's the best Wolfenstein game. Once again, people can fight me in the comments on that. It's the best Wolfenstein game. The only ways you can play it is PS3, Xbox 360, or if you have a PC copy somehow. Because it's delisted off of Steam as well. So, you know, just bring this one back. Put it on Steam. Do anything. Just bring it back, please. So, is there any Xbox games that I missed or Xbox 360 games? Tell me in the comments below that need to be put into backwards compatibility or Game Pass. Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.